I made an apron template out of that wrapping paper that I mentioned before, and I only made half of the apron. So since it's going to be symmetrical. So here's my template, and I have the measurements in this blog post so you can see. And I've decided to do two different versions of my apron since it will be reversible. One will be simply the entire piece of fabric will be the apron with a pocket in the center. The other apron, or the other side of that, will have a different bolt of fabric color at the bottom. So let me show you what that will look like. So you'll fold your piece of fabric in half, and you'll lay that folded edge. This line will go on that folded edge. Once you've got it pinned in place, go ahead and cut it out. And so here's mine after I've pinned it in place and cut it out. That straight line, there's my folded edge. So when I open it out completely, I've got my full apron. Now all I have to do is attach the pocket, for today's step anyway. So I did go ahead and attach my pocket to my other apron, and this, the other side of the apron is the one with the superhero fabric. It's also the one that I decided to add that extra bolt of fabric to the bottom just to make it a little bit different. So to do that, all I did was, instead of making that entire template, I folded up, I think it was about 3 or 4 inches, I'll measure and let you know, and I cut. And then I cut another strip of fabric, right sides together, pinned and stitched. And I'll get more detail on the blog so I'm making more sense. Now, when you get ready to add your pocket, keep your apron folded. And I decided I wanted my pocket 17 inches down from the top. I just kind of played around with it, held it up in front of me in front of the mirror, kind of decided where would be a good place for my hands to go. So after I figured that out, I kept this folded, folded the pocket, and went ahead and pinned it in place. When I pinned it in place, I made sure to also pin this part because I wanted a seam line here. Let me show you what I mean. Let's see if I can get it opened out. I thought that if I didn't put that seam right here, that the entire pocket would just kind of hang open and it wouldn't look very attractive. I didn't want to go for the kangaroo kind of vibe. So I decided to put a stitch right there to kind of keep it together. I did, as I was pinning it, I pinned the bottom completely, and then I stuck my hand in there and pinned the side because I didn't want it to be so tight that when I tried to put my hand inside, I couldn't. So I made it so that I could actually get my hand inside the pocket. I stitched all the way around, and then I went back and did that middle stitch. At the top, at these 3 top parts, I went ahead and did a zigzag stitch just to really reinforce that. That way when my hand is going in and out of the pocket, it doesn't tear the pocket. So now my next step will be to get the pocket on that other piece, and then I'm done for this week. So I really am excited. I'm so glad that you guys are joining along with the apron so long. So I'm excited to see what you're up to. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.